Wow, thank you.
Don't you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. Cool. So we're doing a perm. We're doing a perm. Cool. And we did a haircut with you in whole week, didn't we?
Yeah, the mullet.
Yeah, we did a mullet. Like we did a shave with you during whole week. So that's going in a little bit. So for perm, you don't mind it being like a really tight perm, like we could do that size.
I don't know.
You don't
what that
mind?
means.
Yeah, that means. So what they do is roller sizes. That's not going to hold on you. That's too big. And then you get into the blue ones, which is, you see, it's slightly smaller. Then you get to the red, which is slightly smaller. And then you get to yellow, which is even smaller.
Would that be like very tight ones?
Yeah, how tight the perm is. But what happens is if you go too loose, it drops quicker.
Oh.
The tighter ones are tighter the first week, but they drop over time to looser.
When it's like in its fullest ringlet, how short will it be?
Oh, it's not going to be much shorter than this. Like it's going to come up a wee bit. But,
Oh, okay.
And you don't mind cutting some layers with it?
No, that's fine.
You're fine with that. So the
Yeah.
length will stay the same. We'll cut some layers with it. There's the bleach stuff underneath, which will, it'll be fine though. Yeah, cool. So we can get started. Just be a second. We do the yellow ones a lot. Sometimes we do red, but we do the yellow ones a lot. Just because you get more out of it. You just want to be like, oh my god, I got a perm. Look at this, I got a perm. And then it drops over time. And then like, one of my friends had a perm, she's a DJ, but even like 9 months later, the curl's still holding really well.
Really?
Because we did the yellow ones on her. And initially she's like, loves it because the impact of the perm, but then over time it's just holding because it is dropping over time, but because it's the smaller one, it drops to a good, like you get more out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, we're going to go wash it. Come this way. So we'll trim a little bit first. But yeah, it's still the same haircut I did before. I just wanted to do it a little more layered for this. Yeah, when we did our mullet day, we should have filmed that.
Yeah, you should have.
That was so much fun.
That was so much fun. And there were so many people as well.
Yeah.
You would have got loads of people.
Yep.
Oh, and what's his name? Charles, who got like the spiky.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah. Yep.
Oh man. Oh wow. You should do another mullet day.
I'll do it. What I'll do is I might do it every year for a week.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah.
Well, isn't there like a second O week? Like
Yeah.
a second try? But I guess it's not really O week.
Oh, I guess not. Oh yeah, I guess so. But no, just do it like that week when you guys did it. I can make that a yearly tradition because that was fun.
That was so fun.
Yeah. And it's a good way, like your first week in university in your entire life,
Yeah.
and then it's like free mullet, and you're like, oh hell yeah. So it's a great way to start your year off.
Mm.
And you're 18, you moved away from home for the first time, and you want to Zoom your parents with like, look what I did to my hair. They're like, oh, what'd you do that for? Like I'm 18 now. I'm a woman. I'm away. Why would you do that? No, that's the whole point.
Yeah. It's so fun watching all the people go by.
Yeah.
Such a good little spot.
Yeah, this is a good salon.
Yeah. And you're like right in the hot spot of like all the holes.
Yeah.
Get all the students.
Yeah. And it's all the business. It's, yeah, more CBD. Yeah. Yeah, we won't take that out.
And I can't wash it for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what we'll do, today's Monday, so we'll be back like Thursday probably.
Okay.
Or I would say Wednesday, but I'm not in on Wednesday. But we can see if we can hold up till Thursday. But even if you wash it on Wednesday yourself,
Yeah.
I'll have you come back Thursday for proper treatment anyway.
Okay.
But if you can hold on to Thursday, even better. You can probably hold on to Thursday.
Yeah, I will be able to.
You can be at 30 student for a week. Not even a week, 2 days. You can wash, you can take a shower. Just I'll give you a bag to stick on your head. A shower bag, or whatever they call it. A shower cap. Because I got a bunch of disposables.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, and the era we're going for with this is late 70s. Late 70s perm.
Have you watched that 70s show?
Yep. Yeah, it's cool.
Very cool.
The last perm I did on this channel, her hair was so short, so it was so hard to wrap it that tight.
Was that Max?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked amazing when it was done. So is that what inspired you to do the perm, was because of Mads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, where'd you get that done?
Yeah.
I need that.
That's cool.
And they were like, it's free.
So on her I used yellow,
Oh.
to give you an idea. On you I'm going to use yellow. But what's going to happen is, because your hair's longer, it's not going to end up as tight. But still the same concept. I could do red, but I want to do more perm.
How does it work? It's so interesting.
Yeah, we wrap it,
Yeah.
and then we put perm solution in, which loosens all your hair up, and then we rinse that off. And then what we do is we put neutralizer in, which locks it in place.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then we take that out, and then that's your hair permed. So it is permanent, like it doesn't, it permanently changed your hair.
Right.
Um,
Damn.
yeah. So you have to cut it to get rid of it, basically.
Or bleach it.
Well, bleach it will soften the perm, like the curl will disappear, but your hair is even more damaged,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
So inevitably you just end up cutting it all off at some point. But, because you enjoy it for months anyway.
Yeah.
So then some people don't have to cut it all off, but the ends are the worst part. So you end up with like maybe a long bob or sometimes short, it depends. Everyone's different, but that's what I was saying in the 80s. If you look back in the 80s, you had like long hair,
Yeah.
you had perms, and you had short hair. And sometimes the short hair was because someone wanted it short, or sometimes the short hair was because you're cutting out permed and colored damaged hair. So could have been either reasons for it. But I know it's like I started high school in '86, so I know girls that had beautiful long healthy hair wanted to cut it short.
Oh.
So you'd have that sometimes. But then again, you'd have a girl with, like I remember one girl in my class, and she had the most amazing long hair, but it was damaged.
Oh,
And
no.
one day she shows up with a short haircut. She said, "Oh, my hairdresser said it was so damaged."
Yeah.
It was a big change too. But the girl in my math class had long hair, and she cut it short. And then later on, she became my girlfriend because she was cool. You know, you kind of girl you didn't look twice. She had long shoulder length, blonde.
Oh.
You know, like every girl. And one day she came to class, short haircut, and you do the double take. Like, she's cool. But then I still didn't hang out with her. And then what happened was, I think it was her second haircut that she got. Her second short haircut was really bad.
Oh.
And then I said to her, I said, I could fix it. She said, what would you do? I said, I could fix it. And well, because my grandma had her salon, so you hang around there, so then you pick up things. So I did. I fixed her short haircut, and then she really liked it. And then I remember after school we went to McDonald's, and she thought she was so cool with her haircut. But you have to understand, high school in '86 was a different time because we had smoking section on school property for students, and the rule was you had to be 14 years old to smoke.
Whoa.
So she would have been 14, 15, so she's old enough to smoke. And she had this cool little haircut. Like, you know that short haircut we were looking at for you? Like that kind of haircut. It was beautiful on her. And so we go to McDonald's after school, and we're waiting in the line, and the lady behind like taps on the shoulder. She goes, "Excuse me, where'd you get that haircut?" She says, "He did it." And I'm like, this little kid like, "Oh, it's really good."
So
she wanted to get her haircut. She was wondering who the hairdresser was. I'm like, in the basement. Like, do you want to come over to my basement? Some older lady. Like, oh, that's okay. It's really good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a cool short haircut. So I think by sometime at the end of the week, I think eventually she kissed me. She was cute. And our relationship didn't work out. It was complicated. And then she ended up with my best friend Archie. I think that was probably the better relationship. High school back then. Even today, it's similar today. The kids are kids, eh?
Yeah.
You know, you share your partners sometimes with your friends. Yeah. Cool. I'll grab a mirror, show the back.
Whoa!
Fun. Yeah.
What?
The little rods everywhere. Yeah.
Shit!
Just like Nana used to do. It's so cool. Yeah, if you need to go to the toilet, whatever, help yourself. Take a selfie, whatever. Yeah. Have a lot of break for a few minutes. Let me grab the seat here again.
Oh! I've never had one of these. This is the real.
Yep.
The real deal.
The real deal. Cool. We can come over now. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
That's allowed. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the camera back over there, so I don't want you to look at it when you go back and sit down, so then you get the reaction. So I'll just move this over there. Yeah. You can look. You can look.
Oh my god! What?
Isn't that cool?
That is so cool!
Yeah. Don't pull on it too much.
Don't pull it? Okay.
No, you're just going to pull the curl out.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, you're fine. What you did, but just you know, it's new habits for you because you haven't had it before. So you don't. what you want to do when you take a shower is you just want to like put your fingers in it just to ruffle it a wee bit.
Right.
You don't want to comb it or brush it ever. You never put a comb through it anymore.
Okay.
Because you're just destroying the curl. So it just becomes washing away hair. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to bring my trolley back over.
Okay. What? That's so rad. Ah.
That sort of thing.
A pick.
Yeah. But you don't want to touch it much at all.
I love it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you.
Yes.
Cool. What we're going to do is we're going to blast through that machine again for a natural dry. Because you don't want to hit a hair dryer on it either.
Okay.
Just make it, just turn it to like nasty frizz. So blast in here for a little bit to do a natural dry. And then you're permed.
Damn, thank you so much.
No problem, it's so much fun, eh?
So much fun.
Yeah, go. So what's going on now is called shrinkage. Girls,
So it's
shrink.
gonna.
So it makes it look shorter than it actually is. Yeah, that's called shrinkage. But that's, you're gonna learn all that about having curly hair. Like it's a whole new world for you. So things like shrinkage, using the different products and everything. So your whole world has changed from this point on. And you know, you can't keep your hands off of it, but you have to learn to. Because you're gonna frizz it if you keep touching it too much.
Okay.
So.
What products do I need to use?
When you come back later this week, we'll do that because I don't want you putting in it until you come back later this week. But we're going to do an anti-frizz with it or a curly product with it. But we'll do that when you come back. So what I can do for now is slide this off so you can start to see it for the first time. I'm not going to dry completely because we don't want to frizz it either. So the amount it's dried now is good. I'll grab a mirror, show the back.
Whoa!
Isn't that fun?
That's so fun.
Yeah. I told you, tighter the better. That's because even that dropped, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the tightest one. You can see the stuff underneath. It was even tighter, but for the most part, that's got into a good shape right off the bat. Had we done anything looser, like with bigger rods, it would have just not. We wouldn't get the impact. We want impact when we do perms. We want impact. So we got that. Cool.
I
And
love
we'll do
it.
some after shots for now. I do want to come back later this week as that perm settles in, and we'll do more. Yeah, come on over here. That'll do. Yeah, so follow up because we did it on Monday. What are we now? Thursday. Thursday, and we did the let's not wash your hair for a few days. So that's pretty good. So that's the shape it's fallen into.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, me too. I like that a lot. Cool. So what we're gonna do is just gonna wash it and do a treatment, and then do a natural dry. And you love it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
it.
Yeah, I think this is perfect for you.
It is a little dirty right now, which
Yeah,
I'm not loving.
course.
But
Yeah, that's why we're letting the perm settle in. So it was a few days of that. But just say we'll wash it, do the treatment, and then the curls are just going to bounce right back again. Come on over. You can put music back on.
okay.
And we're mostly dry now. We don't want to dry it completely because it'll just turn to frizz.
Oh.
And we used Wella flowing form anti-frizz. Might grab a little more of it. Give me a second. Oh, we have a fan.
Sneaky kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss from Finlay.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh, actually, Polly,
Yeah?
I was just thinking, should we do, what do you reckon? Do you reckon I should do like a high lift as well? Like a...
Cool. Yeah, loving that.
Yeah. Do you know how to do Yeah, what do you reckon?
And the other one from Lala would be Beef Curly, which is a foaming curl one, but this one is a cream one. So this one was flowing form. But the curls are perfect because we did use the tighter roll. We said that day we want to do like as tight as we can make it because your hair ended up dropping to perfection.
Yeah.
And had we used a looser one, it would have just been too loose. So we used the right roller. We used the yellow one, which is a tighter, but your hair just ended up dropping to perfection anyway. And we did use the formula for colored hair, so that's why the perm wasn't so strong because it's got the bleach under there. So we want to protect all that. So that it feels healthy. It doesn't feel like perm. You don't have any perm damage. The perm just didn't go as tight as it would with a roller that's small, but that's why we use a smaller roller and the formula to not damage your hair at the same time. So it was a nice balance, worked out perfect in the end. Cool, let's go through some after photos. I'll go grab the camera. We can come this way. We'll just stand against the wall. That's cool. I like it. So we're good, yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I love it.
Me too.
Ah,
Perms are the best.
they are.
And then you're gonna come back in 2 hours.
Yay!
And
Oh my
we're
gosh.
gonna make you into.
So excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be fun. We've already chose. So we'll see you in 2 hours.
Oh my gosh. Thank
Yeah.
you so
Thank
much.
you so,
Cool.
so much. It looks amazing.
No problem. And I'll just turn this off. Don't run away. Yeah.